viewers, this is Just Fake Network TV again. For those who subscribe to our channel, God bless you for subscribing. We love you, we appreciate you, and thank you so much for working with us. If you are yet to subscribe, please kindly press the subscription button below. And now the news and details. Buhari places travel restrictions on ministers. Wow, that's a great news for today. Ministers can only travel out of the country 8 times in a year. Information, Culture, and Tourism Minister Lai Mohammed has disclosed this. He said President Muhammadu Buhari has directed that no minister should go on foreign trips more than twice in a quarter. Besides, no ministers on a trip outside the shore of the land should go with more than 4 aides who should be relevant to the trip. Government officials below the rank of ministers are henceforth entitled to fewer aides. Besides, STR code would no longer be calculated on an hourly basis. Wow! So my viewers today, I believe this is a great news. At least they are trying to restrict all those ministers and they are trying to curb the way they spend money. And a lot of people made a comment and said that stupid decision by a fool. Who is it fooling? After all, Dahura, that is not relevant to the country, travels at his own will. Yusuf Buhari's son travels at least 5 times in a month. On whose account? Idiot is claiming to be saint. And the person said Buhari should henceforth take his medical here in Nigeria. Absolutely right. I am in support of that. Henceforth, Buhari should take his medical this thing in Nigeria, which is right. And they said that there is nothing you can do to President Muhammadu Buhari. You can only continue with your abuses and hate speeches, but he remains unbeatable in election. President Muhammadu Buhari, hate him or love him, God is with him. Shame on sons and daughters from baby factory. This person doesn't really know what he is talking about upon all this thing that is going on in Nigeria right now. So we can still see somebody that is actually in support of all these evil atrocities of our president. And somebody said that God punish you and your useless stupid idiot of General Muhammadu Buhari. Is that the Nigerians' problems for now? Because very soon he will be restricted entry to many European and Africans and Americans and Asian countries. That is why he is going all this way. Somebody said that President Muhammadu Buhari, thank you for signing the bill of ministers travel out of the country. Did he reduce his home foreign trip? Buhari does not know what he is talking about. Trust me, we need to ask our Mr. Muhammadu Buhari, does he really reduce his own foreign trip? If he does, then this signing of restriction will work. If he himself reduces his own trip, because throughout this year we could count the number of time that our Mr. Muhammadu Buhari traveled outside the Nigeria. And somebody said that up till now, Lai Mohammed has not intimidated Nigerians with how much has been spent on the medical trip of the president to the United Kingdom, which is right. He wants us to now applaud the president for this hypocritical decision. How does this solve Nigerians' problem? That is a great question that we need to ask. How does this restriction solve Nigerian problem? How does this restriction solve the insecurity problem in Nigeria? How does this restriction solve the banditry problem in Nigeria? How does this restriction solve the problem of unemployment in Nigeria? And a lot more like that. How does it solve it? That's a great question that we need to ask ourselves. And above all, does it really solve the problem of corruption in Nigeria? Does it really stop that? And somebody said, Buhari, you too should remain in Nigeria. Stop traveling here and there. Which is right. He needs to remain in Nigeria too. Buhari himself must not and should not travel out of this country more than 4 times in a year, and not for medical reasons. All politicians holding offices in this country must not travel out for medical treatment, except for meetings that can improve the development of Nigeria. Their families should stop spending excessively like a prodigal son. People are tired. People are looking for job everywhere. You see other ministers spending anyhow with their families, traveling here and there, spending Nigerian money. And we said we want to grow. And we said we want to move forward. If you hear the amount of money that ordinary senators are earning per month, you will shout and you say, oh my God, what is this? Where are they getting this money? And now Nigerians is becoming worse and worse every day. And somebody said next level of confusion, they banned foreign rice, but still had large stock of them stored in their stockhouse. Now he restricts traveling, but we still go out on medical tourism and vacation regularly or randomly. I said, Saint, my foot. He thought we are forgotten his health hospital bill of the first regime. Very soon himself will be restricted by some countries of the world right now. So trust me, my viewers, today is just so crazy. But I believe it's a good thing. But at the same time, they said the leaders should make a step, should serve as an example. If Mr. Muhammadu Buhari can stop his own traveling, can reduce his own trip too, then we can say that, oh, Mr. Muhammadu Buhari is actually doing a great job by him reducing the number of times that he travels abroad. Now he's saying that he places travel restriction on ministers. This is good, but let him reduce his own traveling too. Then the followers can follow him. Then the ministers can follow him too. But if he starts traveling here and there, and he said he's trying to restrict the traveling, the restrictions on ministers, how does it work? It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. People are tired of all this mess that is going on in the country right now. Corruption everywhere. Corruption everywhere. People are tired. People need in 2020, people need good news from Nigerian politicians. People want good improvements. We are tired of hearing corruption everywhere. So my viewers today, what do you think about this news? Your comment is very, very important to us. And please kindly subscribe to our channel. For those who did so, God bless you. We really appreciate you. We love you. And God bless you. Thank you so much. See you on our next video. Bye.